but you kept me from pushing on through. Baby, I'm gonna leave you a thing you bet I could never do. And I'm gonna get running, I'm dreaming of that open road.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ron Ward, and from Ho Chi Minh City, this is GBU Live. Hold on, I'm on the wrong background. Ha ha, Jade's going to be going, yeah, Ron. Okay, hold on. Yeah, GBU Live, the live stream show here on the GBU Indie Live YouTube channel, all about GarageBand, songs made in GarageBand, and there are a lot of good ones. And wow, I was cutting it close today, folks. I got ready just before the beginning of the show. It's been a hectic day, and I know you guys are having one too. Thanks for everybody that's watching. Let's check it out. Let's check out the action. See if we got any of the usual suspects and maybe even some unusual suspects. I see Glenn Clark here, and I think he might be the most usual suspect in the group today, along with Scott Borthwick, not unusual himself. I love this. Rick Lisk. Oh, my. Talk about usual. This dude is usual. And he has a track on the show tonight, as does Glenn Clark. The first to show up in the stream, Alan Abrams is here. He has a song on the show tonight. Naya Medved, thanks for being here, my friend. I saw part of your interview over on Real Talk Radio with Mr. Peabody. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Hello, Maffey's Garden, which is Matthew Anderson. I got it right, man. I always mix up Matthew Anderson and Daryl Anderson, who also has a track on the show tonight, does Daryl. So Matthew and Daryl Anderson are both on here. Not related, although they're both from Australia. And I mixed them up the other day, and they called it to my attention, and I just said, will you guys please sort yourselves out? No, I didn't say that. I wish I would have, though. Okay, everyone is here, including Welton Kinder, who has a song on the show tonight or on Friday's show. We shall check that momentarily. Jeff Brown definitely has a track on the show tonight. And there you have it. Just checking to make sure everyone. There's Andy Goldsby of Indigo Sunset fame. The BBC stars Indigo Sunset. Andy here is with Stu Cashmore in that virtual band. And here he is, Mr. Andy Goldsby. I spoke with him today, as well as Stu, about playing one of their tracks on the show, which we will do momentarily. Okay, well, heck of a day. We're still under lockdown here in Saigon, and we're fine. It's cool, but everyone knows how it is. So I've been running around doing some things in the house today, and it's humid as hell, man. Check out my hair. It's just like, so, but the show must go on, must it not? Mm-hmm. Yes. Andy says he'll be in his trailer if anyone needs anything. Right. Okay, Mick Jagger. We'll get right on that. But we are going to play a song of yours in a minute. Here's Tom Caraher now of Papa Tom fame, who's had tracks on the show for the last several weeks, and another one tonight, all made in GarageBand. Yes, and people wonder why we love this app. Because it's cool. All right. Okay, so I have this so wrong that I know it's Darren actually because I've written it a million times, but I'm just so flustered today. And they are brothers. So Darren and Matthew Anderson, both rockin' guitar recordists, are brothers. I'll try to keep it right and straight, but you know me, I probably will end up, as I say often, it's only a matter of time before I say something inappropriate. I'll just try my best. Okay, I'd like to call your attention to the lovely Jade Starr, who's in the stream with us tonight, or it's night where I am, as the moderator. So that's cool, which is a switch because she has her own show, How to App on iOS. Every day, practically, has something going on that YouTube channel. So I'm pleased to have her here. Thank you very much for that. And, yeah, having said all that, let me see. Oh, so there's Darren. And there they go. Okay, the two brothers Anderson. I finally got them sorted out. Sorry, guys. Both have tracks on the show tonight. How cool is that? But I'm going to open up the show with the track that I ran into over on Real Talk Radio, which is a Facebook page, an associated YouTube channel, and SoundCloud. What do you call it? SoundCloud channel. And a lot of good music over there. A lot of good music run by Peabody Prodigy and Ben Wells and all of those guys over there. You know, Brian Yeba. So, good stuff. But Clint Kelleher is a member over there, and I played this track on the Friday show a couple of weeks back. Got some good reception. So let's give it up for Clint Kelleher's beatbox.
Are you ready to beatbox? Beatbox. And we like the beatbox, the hip-hop, and the cardboard down. As I break the dance sound, I spin around on my high heel. I was so that I made of steel, cause I run. Beatbox. The DMV. You never heard from me cause I'm too fast. I left another hole in the snow. Where'd you go? Hear my raps here, hear my flow. Beatbox. Was that a word now? Now is that the brow? I said as I beat the box cause I break dance and the who rocks. Beatbox. Spin your kicks, cartwheel round. And we beat the sound cause I break dance to beat the beatbox. I said I want you see something pretty and watch me as I hit to the I so think you hope I'm hit. But with the hop, jump up and said I can't hit. So see I'm better than this and you're better than me and I'm better than that. Well, as I hip hop to the flash. Beat. You never heard from me cause I'm too fast. I left another hole and slow. Break past and I broke the dance cause I was out in the rear view mirror. I don't even own a 6'4". I don't need one for a head the door. So I dance out the front of my yard. And the people come to me as I step to the hop as I beat. Ooh. See I'm better than this and you're better than me and I'm better than that. Well, as I hip hop to the flash. Beat, do your catch. Beat, that's the starting line, fool. I'm ready to beat that. Beat, don't take away my boy. Don't take away my get raw card, bro. Fool, I'm ready to beat that. Beatbox, don't take away my boy. I'm ready to beat that. Beatbox. 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 Bronx, nigga.
Oops. Clinton Kelleher with Beatbox. Very cool track. Everybody loved it the last time I played it, and I've heard it here and there in the community. So Clint Kelleher, go over there and sub him, support him, and all the rest of the folks on the show tonight as well. I'm going to put the links to his song and all the songs that I actually play on the show tonight in the details to the live stream on YouTube on the GBU Indie Live channel. So check it out. Check out Clint Kelleher. I'm glad you agree with me that it was great. I think, because over there in Canada and the US, it's early. A software update. See, why is this doing? I guess that... Okay, hold on a second. I'm good. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Let's go. Hold on. It's one of those Ron moments. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's pretty early. I know it's early. And this is like a morning show for some of you folks over there on the East Coast of the North American continent and even the West Coast of it. And then late night for Australians and noonish for the Londoners, and then of course Asia. We're going into the evening here. I don't know why I just thought I'd give you a a lecture on Greenwich Mean Time, but in the meantime, what I am actually going to do is play the Indigo Sunset song, Let Me In. It's been out for a few months, but still one of their best songs. I talked to both of them today. And if you've been following Stu and Andy's Indigo Sunset page, well, if you haven't, you better, everybody in the stream right here should go do it. Support each other, but they have great videos, great songs. And they're not only a virtual band, but also have gigged, live together. So they're both virtual and actual. And they were at some music event lately, and the BBC caught wind of them, and they've been getting some airplay on the BBC. Just like... the Beatles and the Stones used to do, playing at the BBC. I love it. Really happy for you guys. So, yeah, right there. Glenn Clark loves them some sunsets. Right on. And I do too. We're going to play Let Me In by the Indigo Sunsets right now on GBU Live.
Spend my life so hypnotized, staring through my tinted eyes. So tell me which way I should turn. Lessons lost, lessons learned. So give me one more chance to shine, and then I'll be defined. A reckless time to contemplate, but don't give up on time.
Nice job, guys. Stu Cashmore and Andy Goldsby, the Indigo Sunsets, with the tune Just For Us. All right. Great to have them here on the show with that song. And let me see. Jade says, there's the Indigo Sunsets YouTube channel. So go check them out. And give them a little love over there. Let's see. Andy said, after I made a comment that I liked the bass line, that he hates playing bass, but he did it in one take anyway. Damn, boy. That was a pretty remarkable bass line. The whole song's great. And you got Stu with that whole Ringo look going on. I love it. I love it. I love it that the song, is getting some attention. Good on you guys. So, and glad to have you here. Let's I think we're up to date on the comments pretty much. Gregory O'Sullivan has joined us, and people continue to say hello to each other. That's great. Great to see that. Let's go on to the next track on GBU Live by Dan Ekberg. Ekberg. You see, I can see it right there. My English must be deteriorating in this Vietnamese language environment in which I find myself swimming. Okay, Dan Ekberg from Create, Record, and Release sent me a track called Peepa Pop, which I looked at, and it looks like the name of the track is because of the virtual instrument that he used in GarageBand iOS in making this, Dan Ekberg said, or I surmised. Because here it is, and it's a cool anime video that goes along with it. So let's check out Peepa Pop, the official music video by Dan Ekberg. Okay, super cool stuff from Dan Ekberg. Enjoyed it, my friend. So let's go on, shall we, and play a song by somebody who's here in the stream, and that somebody just happens to be Papa Tom Caraher, who makes loads of songs in GarageBand and cool videos of him playing to go along with them. And this tune is called The Bathroom Song. I believe it has something to do with his granddaughter. He gave me a nice explanation of it. Go over to his YouTube channel and check it out, Papa Tom Caraher, and let's listen to The Bathroom Song.
Getting drunk on cheap stale beer at the local wayside bar. Weaving on my swivel stool, wondering who's gonna drive my car. When my bladder issued a warning, it said it was time to go. So I staggered to the bathroom. Oh, how was I to know? That scratched right there above the urinal, right next to the dirty words. Call Mary Lou for a real good time, 9368100. Oh, I never knew that the girl of my dreams would be found on a bathroom wall. And now I write love letters on my toilet bowl, and I don't sleep at all. I was feeling kinda lonely and more than a little smashed. So I put a dime in the telephone and I dialed that number fast. Sweet young voice on the other end said, hello, who is this? I said, hi, is this Mary Lou? She said, man, don't you wish? 'Cause scratched right there above the urinal, right next to the dirty words. Call Mary Lou for a real good time, 9368100. Oh, I never knew that the girl of my dreams would be found on the bathroom wall. And now I write love letters on my toilet bowl, and I don't sleep at all. Claimed it was a prank of her brother's, who liked to write on walls. And then sit beside the telephone, waiting for some sap to call. Her real name turned up Carrie Ann, and she felt sorry 'cause I was blue. So we started talking about the things we liked, and found out we liked to screw. So scratched right there above the urinal, right next to the dirty words. Call Mary Lou for a real good time, 9368100. Oh, I never knew that the girl of my dreams would be found on a bathroom wall. And now I write love letters on my toilet rolls, and I don't sleep at all. Well, we started seeing each other, and things got on just fine. Until one day I dialed her number, and she said it was the end of the line. Seems she's found a new love, a guy she happened to call. And she got his number off the lady's John, and now she won't see me at all. 'Cause scratched right there above the toilet seat, right next to the dirty words. Call Chester Mark for a real good time, 5682303. Oh, I never knew that the dreams of my girl would be found on a bathroom stall. And now I write love letters on my toilet seat, and I don't sleep at all. Oh yes, I write love letters on my toilet rolls, and I don't sleep at all.
Where else are you going to hear that but here on GBU Live tonight? I certainly don't think you're going to hear any original music like that by Papa Tom Caraher on any other streaming channel. Maybe he's going all over the world on Spotify. I hope so. Go check his channel out. It's there. It will be there in the links that I drop into the details below this. Let's just see what's going on here. Papa Tom was here in the beginning, and everybody likes his song, man. He must have gone to the bathroom. Ron. One thing I did want to call to your attention, that I'm scrolling back up, that Jade said a cool thing that's going to be happening on her, well, I probably went past it, on her channel of How to App on iOS, is she's going to be remastering some tracks by people in the community including some or one by the Indigo Sunsets. And I think I saw Pete John's name in there too. So make sure you check that out. Here, let me show you. Let me show you how to get to Jade if you don't already have Jade. See, I say already. If you don't already have it. See, that's a Midwestern thing, I think. Midwestern USA already is the way I, should say it. But if you don't already know where Jade is, I'm going to show you right now. Hold on a second. There. Here's... What? I do that every time. Here's the channel, GBU Indie Live, and down here is my cool guy links. And there's Jade. She's a cool guy on my cool guy links. And I got Pete John, Studio Live Today on there. Patrick Baird, the GarageBand guide, and the folks over at Real Talk Radio. And I'm going to get some more of these so, I can spread the love to people who, are doing good things in the home recording indie music community, like Jade. Thank you, Jade. Go check her out. And a link to how to app on iOS will be in the details to the live stream. As we walk on down the hall, let's do the Anderson brothers. What do you say? Here's Darren Anderson, who I called Daryl earlier. Jesus. And then, I should not call people deities either. Get It On is the name of the track. I played it on GBU Indie Live last Friday, and I'm going to play it again now because it's such a great track from his new EP, and I should I'll get the name of that here in a second, and great video. So let's check it out. Get It On by Daryl Anderson. Yeah. Darren Anderson, he did really kick ass on that album. And let's go over here to, I mean, his latest EP that he just released. That song "Get It On" is a track on, and I should have made better notes. But here, as Jade Starr calls to our attention, is the link for Darren's Song Whip to get to his new EP, which is streaming on all services now. Okay? So, right? Darren Anderson. I'm going to call him Darren forever. Great rock song. Love the drums. Love the bass. Love the videos. And, you know, I know this is probably unrelated, but maybe it's not. And I don't think he'll mind me mentioning it, is that Darren was on a 30-day no alcohol program and donating any donations he got to charity. So he made it like totally sober, that whole thing. I'm not saying that's good or a bad thing. It just is a thing. And I told him I'd have a hard time going 3 days. But I have to tell you, man, doesn't look like it hurt. Great video, my friend. And so, let's just do a 2-in-1 here. With the Anderson brothers. Oh, see, I got Ricardo Anderson too. But I got Maffey's Garden down here. Matthew Anderson, Maffey's Garden's been around for several years. I was creeping around his YouTube channel today. He's got a lot of nice content over there. Go check out Maffey's Garden, which is Matthew Anderson, which is Darren's brother. See, man, I'm going to get this down. I'm going to know the whole Anderson family tree of two guys. Hold on a second. And it's called The Boat Song on GBU Live. Okay, Murphy's Garden, Matthew Anderson with the boat song. Really, really cool video, I thought, and track. Love the guitar tone and, just the kind of insolent sound of the whole thing. Great track and nice showing tonight from the Anderson brothers. They're from Australia. Just figured out they were brothers after knowing them in the group for a long ass time. Good job, guys. Thanks very much for letting me play those songs. And hello to everybody who's in the stream. Let's check that out really quickly here. DPM is with us. Hello to you. Me, myself, and I, which is me, myself, and iPhone, which is Ben Wells over from Real Talk Radio. Hello to you, Ben. I do believe that I have... Do I have Ben Wells here? I got Ben Wells on the other one. Hold on. Yeah, I got you. And Dwayne Wilson is still here with us of Mindspark. They're in a virtual band with Naya Medved, Mindspark. They're both here with us tonight. Jeffrey Bassat is checking in before he goes to work. And Glenn Clark still with us. Weldon Kinder and Joe Liberty. I don't think I properly greeted you or Jude Capana. Thank you all for being with me this evening as my hair is going crazy. And I'm telling you, this humidity in Vietnam will make my eyebrows turn into tarantulas and my hair turn into a Pomeranian. But that's just the things that we have to go through. Right. Yes, Mr. Anderson. Yes, Mr. Anderson and Agent Smith, yes. And I'm going to do this because Jade is helping me just continue this shtick. I thought it was cool to play both of the Anderson Brothers songs, but I also have Ricardo Anderson here, who I don't believe is with us tonight. Sometimes he does hang out. Makes tracks on GarageBand Mac and cool videos. And he's kind of lo-fi style, hip-hop lo-fi, I believe. But, it's hard to put some of our members into a genre. And although I frequently just do it anyway, I try not to do it with my friend Jude Capana, though, because he never wants to be put into a box. And who can blame him? Because who does? But, I mean, a box artistically, So, having said that, oh, my hair not look slick? I don't know. Could be. Sometimes the slickness just goes out of it because I'm being Ron tonight of Strange Machine instead of Saigon Slick. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to my antics here on YouTube, but I've started a record label on DistroKid. You can claim a record label there called Strange Machine, and I'm just going to use that as a band name for solo projects that I do outside Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. And there's a separate YouTube channel for it there, and I'm going to start releasing my solo stuff there and collabs and things like that. But the cool thing is I made a lot of new logos. I've been sitting around in the mornings with drinking coffee making logos with over, or whatever different kind of thing. So, yeah. All right, thanks for the love for my hair. I love it too. What's left of it. And so, it's good. It's going a little thin in the back, so I put some more here on the front. I figured it would all even out. But enough craziness. Let's do this Ricardo Anderson song called A Real Hero. I think it's a cover of a band called Synthwave, and the song is called A Real Hero, and performed by Ricardo Anderson, also known as Ricardo Synth. And that was a mouthful, but here we go. I'll stay on here. Well, there you go away. Bye-bye. I love how he shows you how he's recording it into live loops. Okay, just wanted to give you a little taste of what Ricardo Synth has going on this week over there. A lot of these tracks that I'm playing on the show are from the GarageBand users group over on Facebook. And most of you will know that. If you're not a member of GBU, it's probably because you don't use GarageBand that much or you don't know about it. But I think there are folks in the group who don't actually use GarageBand, you know, they just want to learn about it, you know, and I don't think it would be inappropriate for somebody to join the group just to listen to the music, you know, as long as they were not disruptive or anything. So go check it out, GBU, GBU, GarageBand Users Group over on Facebook. But not all of the music here on the show on GBU Live on Wednesday comes from that group anymore, like it used to when we had the show on Facebook. Now, I mean, if it's made in GarageBand, I don't care how I get it. You can email it to me at GBU Indie Live at gmail.com. You could drop it in the groups. You could message me on Messenger. You know, I've had people send me tracks by carrier pigeon. It didn't work all that well, you know, but it was worth a try. Okay, enough of that. Glad to have Metalhead Hippie with us tonight. Good to see you, my friend. And if you haven't checked out Metalhead Hippie's show, you better go check that out, because if you're a metalhead or if you're a home recordist. You don't necessarily have to be the hugest heavy metal fan in the world to listen to Metalhead Hippie's show, because it's about, people who are striving and struggling to make music at home like we are, too. So, and it's been around for a while, great show. In addition to the good music, good commentary, and he does marathons. I do 2 hours. I've seen him do 8. I have never watched the whole 8, I have to admit. But I do catch the show, so thank you for being here. You should catch the show, too. And as everybody's getting, a lot of people already know a Metalhead Hippie, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess Jude's right. The carrier pigeon didn't work because it was in 24-bit. I think the deal was it was sent over here, and the Vietnamese love pigeons, man. Roast pigeon over here is a big thing, so it wasn't such a great idea. I'd rather that somebody just send it to me in my Gmail. It's a lot less messy. All right. Okay. Thanks again, Metalhead Hippie. So, what are we going to do next? So, we did the 3 Ricardo brothers, and we're just about at an hour. So, we're doing good. Okay. Let's just go for somebody who's here in the stream. And I know there are still a few, as I just still check out the comments. And there is Metalhead Hippie's YouTube channel link right there. Yes, that's what I was getting at, Rick. Pigeons over here are a delicacy in Vietnam. They eat them they have them at weddings all the time. You got to have roast pigeon at your wedding, especially in the north. And I don't even know why I'm going on and on about this, other than I'm looking for the next track. And the next track is going to be by our friend Rick Lisk, the man with the cowboy hat from Canada, who plays GarageBand iOS like most people would play video games. That's how he approaches making his music. And the result is amazing most often. I've collabed with him, and he's a prolific, My Track 1001 maker on GarageBand iOS. I think he's just acquired GarageBand Mac too, and that'll be cool. But up to now, great stuff coming out of Rick on iOS. And let's check this out. What he's done is taken the new sound packs that Apple dropped for GarageBand this week, which I'm not going to go into now because Pete Johns over on Studio Live Today and Jade and dare I say Patrick Baird will have something to say about it here on these channels. And notice that over here I got Metalhead Hippie. Do I? I gotta get Metalhead Hippie up there on my coolest tracks. He's around here somewhere. Okay, but my point was there, the GarageBand guide. Patrick Baird will certainly have had something to say about the new sound pack on GarageBand iOS, which has not yet made its way over to Mac OS and Logic yet. But it's cool because most of us use both. But not to delay, Rick took some loops from the new packs and made a test track for it. And it sounds pretty good. So let's check it out. It's Rick List's latest offering. And I got this with permission from the GarageBand users group over on Facebook. Just Rick's idea of what you could do with the new sound packs. I haven't tried them out myself. Sometimes I, take the new ones out for a ride right after they come out, but I've been busy with other things. And man, you can do a lot with those guitar riffs like that. I love those new guitar riffs. I love the new sax, And I know Pete Johns, at least, has done some demonstrations of the Lady Gaga and other artists who have donated sounds and loops and things and helped to create those new sound packs. So check those out. Thank you, Rick, for that. Somebody usually does it, and this time it was Rick. So speaking of Gary Hubs, I know I still have Jeff Brown here, who's track I'm going to play soon. And Glenn Clark. Guys, I haven't forgotten you. But since Jade just mentioned Gary Hubs has a new track out, Gary, a member of GBU and the community, and the premiere of his new track was played on Metalhead Hippie's show yesterday, I do believe. So go check that out. But I decided to play a different track of Gary's tonight. I chatted him up and asked him if I could play Unrelenting, which I played on the show a month or so ago. That might have even been, yeah, that was before I moved over to YouTube. So I like it. And to kind of just support Gary as his new track comes out, I will play his new song. Definitely. Probably on Friday. That's why I did this. I'll play this one now to get everybody in a Gary mood. Go over and watch his new track premiere on the replay of Metalhead Hippie's show. You could check that out. And right now I'm going to play Unrelenting by Gary Hubbs. So that's the Gary Hubbs I picked to play on the show tonight, but make sure that you check out Gary's new EP, new single that he just released, and Jade has put the, let's see where that is, right here. Listen to Gary Hubbs' music. There's his Song Whip link right there. And I should have written down the name of the new track, but I didn't. It was played over on Metalhead Hippie's channel the other night. And congrats for getting that premiere there, my friend. So, Gary Hubs, yeah, go check him out. And let's see what else we have going on here. A lot of love for that song. Rick says, you know what? I'm just going to say it. Yeah. Somebody say it. Somebody say it. Okay. So, I mean, when we talk about hair, Gary Hubs has none on top, which is, makes him look like a badass. And then Glenn Clark also. Chrome Dome. But, handsome guy. He rocks it. He sure does. So there's two other brothers from another mother, which is, sometimes you just got to embrace the bald, man. I got it. Someday I will. I got a good round head, too. But not just yet. Okay, but that's not the best thing about Glenn Clark by any means. Because Glenn, from New Zealand, is a prolific singer-songwriter, has a plethora of content there, both on his YouTube channel and on Spotify and the streaming services. Has a lot of songs, man. And, cool videos, too. In GBU for a long time. So, like I said, if you're not in GBU, come over. It's a lot of fun. You can learn a lot of stuff, too. And people are kind of chatting there about, here's, let me just say here, Metalhead Hippie says, Gary Hubs, Road Pop, Syrup and Sand. Yes, that was I watched it. That was the new Gary Hubs track. Killer. Absolutely killer. But I'll play it on Friday. On Friday's GBU Indie Live. And go watch the replay of MHH's premiere of that track. Okay. So, Glenn Clark says that he's currently putting the finishing touches on his latest song and video. All right, I can hardly wait, man, because Glenn has this knack for storytelling and has the song craft down and the recording craft, but the storytelling is sometimes chilling. I would say that Glenn's songs could be characterized as chilling, most of the time. And it's just such a cool thing. I'm thinking back on moments when I didn't want to listen to a Glenn Clark song alone in the room. But this one is kind of creepy, but it's not that bad. It's called Be With You Tonight. And it just points to the inventiveness that home recordists have when they're making their videos. Because you have to come up with stuff. And Glenn does. Check this out. Be With You Tonight. Oh, come on.
said our goodbyes, when all I really wanted was to be with you tonight. Every now and then we'd grab a window, staring through the glass and reminiscing. We jumped into the breach and pulled the trigger, but the universe said no. I was taking every moment I could be with you, and I hated when we said our goodbyes, when all I really wanted was to be with you tonight. Go! Separated and I'm suffocating, trapped inside this hourglass. Now I've escaped. You know that I'll be waiting, then you'll be forever mine. I was taking every moment I could be with you, and I hated when we said our goodbyes, when all I really wanted was to be with you tonight. I was taking every moment I could be with you, and I hated when we said our goodbyes, when all I really wanted was to be with you tonight. Be with you tonight. Be with you tonight. Be with you tonight. Be with you.
I think I played this one on the show months ago. Fantastic video, Glenn. I love it. The facial expressions just make it seem so kind of creepy, you know, and adds so much tension. And the camera angles, I don't know who you worked with on that one. Looked like just one other person maybe, but yourself in some parts. I don't know. Glenn has a lot of cool videos. Go to his YouTube channel, and Jade's put the links up there. And again, the links to all of the songs that I play on the show tonight will be in the details to this live stream, so people can check them out. But check out Glenn Clark Music, because you won't be sorry that you did. And thanks for being on the show, watching the show, Glenn. I should have you on the show. I'm thinking about doing some interviews like I used to in the old days, because on Ecamm, you just flick it on. Evidently, it's a lot easier than when I was getting my ass kicked by it before on StreamYard. But yeah, man, thank you for that. And Glenn said he worked solo. See? All of that's happened during the lockdown period, or at least, stay away from other people period over the last year or so. And people's videos reflect that, and we've seen it on the show, kind of how people make videos within lockdown. A lot of people use green screen, but Glenn, I don't think Glenn has a green screen, or maybe he just uses it as spice. I kind of use it as the main course because I have such a small space, and I can't go walking around in Saigon streets at night like that. I'll tell you that right now, folks. Well, not by myself, that's for sure. But great track, great video made in GarageBand, because this show on Wednesdays on the GBU Indie Live channel is about GarageBand. All these tracks are made in GarageBand, and I would assume that most of these folks here, like Ben Wells, me, myself, and iPhone, Alan Abrams. I think, Alan Abrams, you have a track on the show? I want to just check this out. No, you have to, man. Hold on. Well, I did process an Alan Abrams track today. Let me investigate this quickly here. And there it is. So, I mean, I know, let's see, that Jeff Brown's still waiting. You wait one more, brother, because I want to get this Ben Wells and Alan Abrams over from the Real Talk Radio side, since they graciously decided to join the stream. So let's do this Alan Abrams track called Rise and Shine. He has a new album called, let's see, Nobody Cares Volume 1. I've been playing tracks off of this album for the last few shows. Not sure this one's made in GarageBand. Probably is. But Alan's here in the stream tonight, and I had this for the Friday show. But let's go ahead and rock this track, Rise and Shine, from the Nobody Cares Volume 1 album by Alan Abrams.
Enough.
Alan Abrams, I was just going to type in, nice track, buddy. Good tune there off of his Nobody Cares Volume 2 album. So we may hear more of Alan Abrams on the GBU shows here on GBU Indie Live. And the non-GBU shows. Yeah, he said that was all made in GarageBand. So, coolness there. Who says you can't make a proper sounding track in GarageBand? Okay, and thanks to Alan Abrams, and I got his track. Okay, Alan Abrams sent that track directly to me in my to my Gmail address, and thank you for that. Ben Wells, who's also here with us, under his band name, Me, Myself, and iPhone, is an artist who specializes in playing the touch guitar on GarageBand iOS iPhone. Now, we have another touch guitar specialist on the show tonight, too, Rick Lisk, who approaches it from a completely different viewpoint, you know, and the music sounds different, but both of these guys are good at playing the touch guitar. I can attest to that. I mean, I've done collaborations with Rick, and he's he comes up with some great stuff. And Ben Wells approaches it as a guitarist playing the guitar on the iOS virtual instrument there. And the effect is great. I don't play too many covers on the show, but I'm going to play this cover of Pink Floyd's Mother. At least part of it. If it's, I don't know if it's like a hugely long. Some of these tracks, Ben, you know, he just doesn't stop if the mood hits him. So he's got some long songs sometimes. But Ben Wells did this cover of Mother by Pink Floyd. We're gonna rock it right now.
Do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they like this song? Mother, do you think they're trying to break my balls? Ooh. Mother, should I build the wall? should I run for president? Mother, should I trust the government? Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Is it just a waste of time?
All right, so that track is almost 10 minutes long as Ben sent it to me. Or actually, I believe he posted it over in Real Talk Radio on their Facebook page, and I kind of snatched it up. But no, or he might have sent it to me directly. I'm not sure. Great track. I'll put the link to it in the details. Go listen to all of Ben Wells' stuff. It's really cool. And thanks for being here, Ben and Alan Abrams over from Real Talk Radio. I love to get this kind of cross talk going on with Real Talk Radio because there's a lot of good songs over there by home recordists, you know, using all different DAWs, and that's what this channel supports. People with home studios, whether they be big or small. I think, you know, mostly small, but big is cool. As far as the studios go. And, you know, if you're using GarageBand, like this show kind of addresses, cool. I think, you know, even non-GarageBanders might find this show amusing and entertaining. But, you know, in general, we're with y'all in fanning the fire of the indie home recordists. Let's just hear each other at least. Yeah, man. Okay, so let me go back over to see. I'm getting so far ahead of myself here because I went to Friday night's list to get the Ben Wells track, and now I have to go back to today's list, which is not an issue because you get, you know, you have all these Google things, man. It's really great. All right, so what next? I'm looking quickly down this list to let's see. I am going to play right now the Brown and Garrett song, but James Timms just showed up in the stream and asked if he was too late to hear his song. So no, you're not too late, James. Just hang out. I'll play yours next. I think next, probably. So let's play Brown and Garrett song called I Killed This Man Tonight. He posted it over in GBU on Facebook on the call for songs that I posted earlier this week. And man, that makes it easy to get songs. So that's one of the ways I get songs besides receiving them in emails or, you know, by pigeon type of courier. But not Andy Reeves. We're with Brown and Garrett, Jeff Brown and John Garrett, a virtual band and actually a gigging band. They were a gigging band longer than they have been a virtual band, I dare say, having been jamming together for almost 40 years and using GarageBand to crank out great songs in the rock style. Genre, if you will. I'd call it rock. Singer-songwriter rock. And let's just go ahead and rock I Killed This Man Tonight by Brown and Garrett. Just hit play.
Caught up in the moment, and it's why I killed this man tonight. I'm not a bad guy. I mean, I've been good for years. You should've never backed me in a corner. That's why I killed this man tonight. All of a sudden, shots rang out, and I didn't know what was going on. Only had a split second to think, and you know this could have happened to you. Felt my finger on the trigger, and I know I squeezed it tight. So much noise and then so much silence, and I knew I'd kill this man tonight. Maybe I had too much to drink. Maybe I wasn't thinking straight, but you can only push a real man so far, and that's why I killed this man tonight. I didn't know what to do. They left me no other choice, but I can't be blamed for finishing something he started, and that's why I killed this man tonight. All of a sudden, shots rang out, and I didn't know what was going on. Only had a split second to think, and you know it could have happened to you. Felt my finger on the trigger, and I know I squeezed it tight. So much noise and so much silence, then I knew I'd kill this man tonight. Don't you know that's why I killed this man tonight?
Brown and Garrett with that track, which was kind of a dark track, you know, for them. A lot of times their songs are about relationships. I guess that one kind of was too. But they also have songs that address some issues pretty upfront, you know, and in an artistic way. They always have a way with words in their songs, and really comfortable playing together. All made in GarageBand, but I think they use a boatload of plugins. I can say that because in the group over there at GBU, I've had several years of watching all the shit that that Jeff has in his room. No, I was going to say that's not respectful of all those beautiful guitars he has in there, all along with all of these other boxes and stuff that would make Quay Carew probably drool. Okay. Thank you, Jeff, for that. And let's go back and just make sure we haven't missed any. I always do that. Anything in the chat, which is, just kind of go up here and see what's going on. That was talking about Jeff's track. And then before that, we went back to Ben Wells's track that we were listening to. And Rick said he would check out Real Talk Radio, and that's where Ben is over there. And you see what I mean, Rick? I mean, it's just a different way of playing that guitar. And yours is just as tasty, man. Don't worry. But he's another, kind of a kindred spirit there, brother. I'm just giving you a heads up. Metalhead says he's here for the cake and ice cream. I got some for you, brother. And I hope you didn't miss when I played Mother, Ben. Did you really take a phone call? Or is he just making a play on the phone? Because he makes everything on his phone. Yes, okay. So Glenn Clark had to punch out. And Welton Kinder's still here with us. Oh, Brian Bigler, my bandmate in Saigon Slick and the Saigon Bard. Wait, I am going to say Boston Slick and the Saigon Bard, but it's SSBB, Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, which is Brian and me. So he's here in the stream. And hello to you. Dwayne Wilson is still here. Gregory O'Sullivan, Alan Abrams, Jeff Brown. Thank you all for being here. If you're watching on the replay, then you're pretty hardcore. But I know some folks that have their songs on the show do watch the replay, so I just leave it up there. I leave it up right here on the channel so that everybody can see it, If I do that one more time, I'm going to slap my own self. I just leave all the videos from all the past shows up there. And if you know you were on a specific show, you can just go look at it. Or you can ask me. I might know. Because I keep all of these spreadsheets. So if you want to know what day your song got played, I can let you know too. Okay. On the slim chance that anybody who's watching on the replay, thank you and hello to you. As we go on, I think I had an idea for which song I was going to play next a second or two ago. And, I know what it was. It was my song with Brian. I like to play a Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard song now and then. Because we are still a gigging virtual band. I mean, we do virtual gigs. Issue our music, release our music to, the streaming services, and have some cool videos on, I should put my own link up there someday. Maybe I'll put a link up, and in the meantime, this is the very first song, so excuse the video. This is the very first song that Brian and I wrote together. It's the first original that we made of by Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. We formed the band maybe, 6 months or so before that and did a whole bunch of covers, which are also up there on our page. And this was the first one that, we came up with our own lyrics and our own music. So Brian's on guitars and came up with the song, basically. And, the guitar arrangement, and I am on bass and vocals, and we both did the video. And like I said, we were just figuring out how to approach making a video in a small studio space, both of us. And we had both just discovered green screen. You'll see. Okay, this is a song called Rain Come Wash Me Down by Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard.
Got a little bit stronger, got a little bit deeper, ran a little bit longer. I pushed it on through. But I wanna be stronger, man. I gotta cut deeper, and I gotta look farther. Let the rain come wash me down. Away, oh baby, don't you think I'm rain come wash me down? Away, oh baby, don't you think I'm rain come wash me down? All the time I was with you, you know that I'm gonna miss you. You always made me crazy, but you kept me from pushing on through. Baby, I'm gonna leave you, a thing you bet I could never do. And I'm gonna get running, I'm dreaming of that open road. And let the rain come wash me down. I'm gonna see that open road and get me far away from here. Whoa, and get me far away.
I love this part. Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard with Rain Come Wash Me Down. Thanks for all the good comments on that. I do appreciate it. I guess we have about a couple of dozen original songs together. And we actually released one last week called It All Falls Down. I played it on the show a couple of times. So we're out there. Check us out. Jade was so gracious as to put up our link. There you could find our music. And check out the YouTube channel too, because there are a lot of cool videos like that. If I did that song again now, to tell you the truth, I think the audio track, I wouldn't change it. But the video, there's some things I might do differently now. Ha! But it's all good, you know. Thank you for that, Jade. And thanks, Jade, for modding for me tonight, as you have been on the last several shows, or actually since I started on YouTube. I highly appreciate it because it helps. It helps a lot. So, hey, say hi to Jade and thank her for that. Yes. Well, thank you for all the love on that. And thank you, Brian, for coming up with the wonderful music and guitars on that song. Brian Bigler. Okay. As we move on down the list, let's see. Okay. James Timms. James Timms, who is with us. You still with us, James? Has a song called Stream Trust, and James's tracks are always well produced and exciting, well performed as well. So let's check him out. He put this one up on SoundCloud, so give him some love on it.
Leave them curtains closed. There's no need for light today. Hold them emotions close. We ain't gonna fight today. Just give me another day. Just to sit and wait. Give me another way. Before it gets too late. Before it gets too late. And I don't sleep. 'Cause I'm broken in the morning. 'Cause I'm broken in the night. If you're hoping for someone else, no, no. Oh, you better hold on tight. So you better off without me. Oh, yeah. There's a chance that you'll get burned. Oh, trust is never granted. Oh, no. Oh, trust is never earned. My busy brain don't sleep. Just runs around and around. Doesn't stop to see all this common ground. It's always the same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old thing. It's the same old thing. 'Cause I'm broken in the morning. 'Cause I'm broken in the night. If you're hoping for someone else, no, no. Oh, you better hold on tight. So you better off without me. Oh, yeah. There's a chance that you'll get burned. Oh, trust is never granted. Oh, no. Oh, trust is never earned. I stay shut. I am moving. I am moving. I stay shut. I am moving. I am moving. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My eyes stay shut. I am moving. I am moving. Na, 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 boo. Eyes wide shut. They are moving. I am moving. 'Cause I'm broken in the morning. 'Cause I'm broken
The
in
drop.
the night. If you're hoping for someone else, no, no. Oh, you better hold on tight. So you better off without me. Oh, yeah. There's a chance that you'll get burned. Oh, trust is never granted. Oh, no. Oh, trust is never earned.
Whoa, man, I didn't want that one to end. James Timms. That one could have been twice as long and I'd still be rocking on it. Excellent track by James. Man, I got a lot of great music on this show. Every track is something that you'd want to listen to. Oh, man, James Timms also in the stream with us. So thanks for being here. James, and thanks for that track. I can't remember. Did you send it to me or did you post it in the group? A lot of folks are realizing if they could figure out how to just send it to me, you talk straight to me, tell me what you want me to say about the song so I can forget it and then say whatever I want. I've been doing it for 3 years. I try to remember stuff. Sometimes it just is more expedient to say what's on my mind. Okay, so as Metalhead Hippie says sweet about that last track, Gary Hubbs, I talked with him today. I talked with you, bro, and I told you I'd wait until you got off work or you were on your break. No, till you got off work so you could hear me play your song, but I couldn't wait, my friend. It was in the heat of the moment because the tracks were just going and flowing and, you know, and I had my Joe Walsh t-shirt on and I just couldn't stop. So I already played it, but here's the deal. Since you're here, I'm just going to play it again. I can make this show be as long as I want. So, unless there's some objection from my mod, who's the only kind of management that I have. Jade once told me, Ron, never grow up. And, you know, I told her there's not much danger of that. So let's play the Gary Hubbs track again, since Gary's here. And I told him I would wait for him. Unrelenting. Okay, well, since I had a good recommendation from Metalhead Hippie, hold on. Let's look for Gary's new track instead. Is it up here? Right here. Moments Like These, right? Is that right? No, it's the one with Hetriani. No, this is the one 1 week ago, so I don't know if it's up here. If somebody will send it to me or call my attention to its location, I'll play it. You know I will. So while I let that percolate around, yeah, well, I told you I'd play it. But here's the deal. That's probably a good idea if we could find the new track. I won't play Unrelenting again, despite the huge surge of love felt for it earlier tonight. I'm sure you felt a disturbance in the force right when that was happening. Or, you know, some kind of a dream. You were awake? Asleep? Okay, so go to videos. Okay, good point. He just didn't have it up on his own. Here we go. One day, this is it, Road Pops. See, the folks that have been doing this longer than me on YouTube know these things, and I should have known that too. So, without further ado,
Let's go! Bro, you know your music rocks. Spits quit legit, and now he's making clocks. Hell's bells to tell me, is it chicken pox? Done, forgot, I bought an empty box. You want and you need me. You try to see me. You lie completely. You ain't gonna break me. of assault. Dig deep beneath you is a Satan's fault. It isn't you, it's me, not good to pass assault. You want and you need me. You try to deceive me. You lie completely. You ain't gonna break me. You spread your hate and suffering, no more than poison lies, manipulating with your selfish lies, feeding us contradictions until we're hypnotized, watching, waiting through your cautious eyes. You want and you need me. You try to deceive me. You lie completely. You ain't gonna break me. I'll smoke you like a pack. Tic tacs and snacks, I'm like a heart attack. No news is good news, I take it back. Tap tap, I kick you in the cul-de-sac. You want and you need me. You try to deceive me. You lie completely. You ain't gonna break me. You spread your hate and suffering, go more than poison lies, manipulating with your selfish lies, feeding us contradictions until we're hypnotized, watching, waiting through your cautious eyes. You can't break me. You can't break me.
Double hubs on GBU Live. Thanks for the recommendation on that Metalhead Hippie. And what a great track. Glad to have you here, Gary. And you're always welcome. So, as we near the end of the show here, let me just take a quick look and make sure. This is just a list. I don't always use all of the songs on this list, on the list that I've made for a particular show. The songs that I don't play, do not be alarmed if you're one of those folks whose song doesn't get played when you think it's going to. Those tracks will go to a subsequent show. I promise. I played some tracks on tonight's show that were from the last group. So that's just the way it works. I love to get a backlog anyway. But let me just take a quick look tonight. There's some real, oh my. I cannot miss Welton Kinder's track here. And I believe that that's the last track by somebody who's in the stream. Yes. Yep. Just making sure. Because that's basically what I do on the show, is try to play people's tracks who watch, because it's cool, And then if I have a lot of time left over, I play the tracks that I saved up, which usually happens. But since we had such a great turnout for the show tonight, you know, with people whose tracks were on the list, I played all of those in their entirety, which I like to do, man. If somebody shows up, I mean, I'll play their whole song, because it's just the right thing to do on my show. So let's go to that as the last song on GBU Live tonight. I appreciate you being here, and I'll say, a bit more right after this last song, which is going to be the Weltenkinder track. Marcus Pape, Space Birds, which he sent me directly, and I highly appreciate it. Please send more. Here you go, Space Birds by Weltenkinder, to close the show here on the 4th of August, 2021. Weltenkinder there with Space Birds on the last song of the evening for GBU Live, the show that's all about songs made in GarageBand. So, hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you to everybody who contributed tracks. Thank you to everybody who was here on the show to watch, I mean, not as a guest on the show, which may happen soon. Some interviews or co-hosting for fun. Make sure you go to Jade Starr's channel, my mod for this evening, who does how to app on iOS. I'll put that in the details, along with Pete Johns. Make sure, if you can't get enough home recorded indie music on the shows here on GBU Indie Live YouTube channel, go over to Pete Johns's Studio Live Today channel tomorrow on Saturday, the 5th of August, for lots more recorded indie music. Watch Head Hippie. I'll put the link for his show. I'm sure everybody already does. I'll put the link to his channel in the details as well. And I hope everybody has a great creative week. I'll see you again on Friday, but keep having a great creative week, whether you use GarageBand or whatever DAW that it is that you use. Just keep your chin up. Don't feel like just because you're not, a signed recording artist, so to speak, that your tracks aren't art. That's bullshit. Just keep making them, keep putting them out there, and they're going to get better and better. As everybody kind of says goodbye here, thanks for everything. And until then, what I'm trying to do is find my outro. Because last time I played the intro for the outro and the show didn't stop. Ha! So, until next time, real people, real music.